Rio will look down and say, "What are you going to do?"
What am I going to do?
Yes.
Well, I've been here for longer, so I'm going to do as I've always done.
Hmm?
And it is keep an eye on things. We wouldn't want any misunderstood messages getting across, now would we?
No, we wouldn't.
Good. I'll tell her that you visited, of course. She'd very much appreciate that.
Oh? You said I could speak to her when she awakens.
Oh yes, but unless you plan on parking yourself here, which, by the way, I don't think will happen, considering that you're a male, and this is gender segregated, I suggest that you'll have quite a long wait.
Well, I fully intend to wait in the infirmary until the nurse kicks me out or she awakens.
And what's up with this sudden dedication?
Sudden? I think you'll find it would have come about much sooner if this incident had.
Oh, so you're saying you only see things when it's right in front of you?
I'm saying, but I'm only going to bother her with it when I need to.
When you need to, how considerate.
Yes, that is my consideration. When I need to help her, I will. Just like I will with my other friends, my other colleagues.
Well, if you're going to treat people the same, then you're not going to have much success now, are you?
Have I seen... Ah, right. Well, I'll let you know the difference. I personally knew that Akira was once incredibly injured, and I didn't choose to stay at the hospital for her, now did I?
Well, that's your own prerogative. Are you saying there's something more then?
I'm saying that at this school, out of everyone I know, though I call them my friends, well, they are, but of course there is that thing where I also have to view them in a certain light. Ayumi here is the only one I don't. I think that she is quite separate from that.
Come again?
The way that I view Ayumi is different than everyone else.
And what way is that, Glasses?
Well, like I said, I don't wish to talk about her behind her back. I assume you'll still be around, so you can ask that question again when she wakes up.
Maybe I shall. But you can get going now, if you want.
As I said, I will leave this tent, but I'm not going to be going.
I see. If you're trying to make yourself a martyr, then I won't stop you from fixing yourself upon the cross.
Well, I don't intend to end my life over it, but, well, it is a nice thought to think that someone could do that.
And I am that person doing that, so we don't really need you to do it.
I said it was a nice thought, but then again, I also said that it's not very practical.
You'll find, Igata, that I am quite the practical person.
I see. Well, do what you must. If it's for her sake, I won't stop you. In fact,
It always,
if it was for
it
anyone's
always,
sake, I wouldn't stop you.
it always has been for the both of us. That's something that you will never understand.
Maybe. And maybe because of that, I'll never be quite the same to her as you are. I guess I'll have to settle for something different.
Settle, yes.
Yes, I'll have to settle for not being her close friend that protects her by martyring themselves.
Well, it is getting awfully late. You know, maybe us girls need some privacy.
Right.
I am a patient here, after all.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you in your frail state.
Good one.
Oh,
Cheap shot.
Well, it's a good thing I'm so frail and unstable. I wouldn't want to unman you at my full strength.
Well, there are different measures of a man.
Let us see if you even begin the notch on the ruler. Though I imagine, with the things that I know, you'd cower out at the very first step.
Oh, really? We'll see. Well, perhaps not, considering you said I'm an outsider. I consider it quite generous that you now consider the possibility of me knowing ever. Quite generous.
If you must fight for scraps like that, so be it.
When one fights, they fight for what they want most.
And what do you want most?
Interesting question. No reason to tell you, though.
I see, with that level of commitment, I guess I'm right. You can go now.
As I said, I am not going, though I will give you your privacy.
Well, you can give us our privacy, and you can go outside.
And I'll step behind the curtain.
All right. So, Ray, you're back.
Yep.
I said I wanted to do a short session today, so fuck you guys. I'll do this last thing.
Alright, Jeff.
Alright. What did you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to talk to you. I'm kidding. Kira wants to go fight Shizuka.
This shouldn't
You're
take
chasing
long.
that thing down.
Friday.
Media club. She should be at the media club.
Yeah, she'll pop in quickly to the media club.
Okay. Kira will wait there.
And she'll go up and pick something up and be about to leave. And do you approach her?
Oh yeah, Kira just hurries up to her. Hey.
Oh. Hi.
Can I talk to you?
What about?
I need to at least express that I'm sorry to you.
I mean, I figured you'd be sorry and stuff, but that doesn't really change what's happened.
No, it doesn't. I didn't think it would. I just need to say it.
Well, I suppose I can listen to you.
Thanks. I just... Like you said, this can't fix anything, and I don't think it would, and I don't want to come up with an excuse to try to defend myself. I just want you to know that I really, really sorry that I fucked up, and I'm not sure if there's anything I can say besides that. I don't have an excuse for myself, and I just... I'm sorry I made a mess for you again.
Well, I guess one way or another it probably would have been found out, especially if Kitsumi's part of March.
But it shouldn't have been found out this way. I overstepped my boundaries. You put your trust in me, and I kind of spat in the face of that because of a dumb idea. That was really fucked up, and I'm sorry I did that to you.
Suzuki will sigh and she'll say, "Look, we all do dumb things. I mean, I've done a lot of them, so you don't need to beat yourself up over it, you know."
But it's still that... appreciate it, but I'm just... It meant a lot to me that you told me all of that, and sorry that I ruined it. You say you do a lot of dumb things, but you generally have an excuse that's good.
Well, there are a lot of things that I haven't told you as well.
Maybe that's for the best by how things look.
Well, maybe not for the reasons that you think of.
What other reasons could they really be?
Well, I mean, everybody's still trying to figure themselves out, right? That's what happens at school, right?
Happens. Doesn't always succeed.
Well, I just have, well, it's something that only I can really think about. But, I mean, I like you, so I'm not going to be like never going to talk to you again. It's just, I don't know. I just have a hang up over it.
You kind of have the right to, honestly. Thanks, though.
I mean, your you're friends with everybody, right?
Me? I know a lot of people. I mean, define everyone.
I don't mean literally everybody. You know, like everybody in the dorm and stuff, or used to be in the dorm.
I mean, I guess we all are friends.
Like, do you feel strongly about them?
Oh, sure. I mean, they've all kind of accepted me, even if I've got some rough sides. You guys doing that means a lot. Like, even if we all bump into each other a lot, it's kind of my first friends.
Do you feel about some people more strongly than other people in the group?
Well, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. It's never fun when you have to admit to yourself that you value some people over others, but that's just how life goes, you know?
What about, like, Kaharu?
You're asking me to do a list? Kaharu's
Well,
great. But
what kind of great?
should Akira do an understanding roll? Or, should I just keep going? Is it funnier if she just keeps going right now? But,
You can keep going. If
I
you
want to
want.
know how much she can guess, or if it's just blatantly obvious.
I mean, keep going for a bit.
I mean, Kaharu's great and all, but if you're asking someone who, if you're talking about people who are friends with everyone, I mean, there's no one Koharu doesn't really treat differently. She's cool to have around, but, you know, there is a more, you know, part of me that says whenever we're talking, she talk the same way to someone else.
What about Naomi?
Naomi? I mean, we're good friends, but, I feel like there's a lot of parts we don't really gel on. I mean, she's great, but there's a certain amount of difference that's insurmountable there.
I don't know any girls you're friends with.
I mean,
Do you have
skipped quite
any?
a couple at the door. I mean, you skipped over quite a couple at the door.
There's more than one girl at the door?
Oh. That's what you were asking?
What?
You're not in any danger of being usurped right now.
I'm not.
No.
Are you
Jared
sure?
scratches the back of her head, a bit uncomfortable.
Are you absolutely sure? I mean, if you like somebody else, I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's natural, right? When you spend a lot of time around people and you get to know them.
I'm pretty confident. She kind of says that, trying it fucking hard to look straight at her. This isn't. I mean, I've kind of told you a couple times in a roundabout way, and one time in a really blunt way when I was kind of under the influence of an asshole. Do you want me to say it more bluntly?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, if we're talking in terms of shitty things that people have done, I mean, I'm pretty high up there on the shit list.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've made a lot. Are we really here to measure that, though?
I mean, I kind of feel bad because, you know, like, you didn't mean to do the stuff you did, but I kind of knew what I was doing.
Saying I didn't mean it's not right. I went to her because I thought it would be for the best, honestly. Look, I don't want an excuse. No, but that's not right. I don't want to make it as an excuse. I thought you were just being, scared about things for no good reason. You've actually had a very good reason. Your life could be ruined, but I just thought you needed a push. That's not a good reason for me to do things.
I guess since we didn't really know, I guess if you forgive me for something I've done, I can forgive you, right? And we can start again, right?
You do that?
You haven't even listened to what it is yet.
I'm willing to make the commitment already.
Commitment?
Look,
Oh,
sorry if that makes you uncomfortable. I can tone that back. Listen, you matter a lot to me, but I don't want to put you in a weird situation.
no,
Either
no.
way,
The thing is that I don't want you to tone it back. That's my problem.
That's a problem?
Yes, it is, because it's not just you.
Oh. Right.
I like, I, I, I guess, like, I kind of said to Reiko that I guess I don't know how to distinguish the two yet.
Oh. Okay, well.
I mean, if you,
there.
I mean, if you think that's totally disgusting and manipulative, like a slut who goes around like sleeping with people and
Whoa,
stuff.
you jumped like 12 levels, Shizuka, please. I already told. Okay, stop. She just like puts her hands on her shoulder. No. That is not at all what's happening. No. Is it bad that I feel better hearing that?
Huh?
The fact that you made it clear to me feels like it is better than just being an open question. That's normal, kind of being confused about all this shit.
You probably should have stepped inside.
Yeah, fucking motorcycles. I know the school had a gang problem. Thanks. I am. That's really. I was not going that direction. That's completely fine. Not everyone can really understand themselves so easily. I guess I'm lucky for that.
I mean, I haven't done anything. I don't think I have technically.
I didn't say you did. It's not like, it's not like you had any commitment or anything to me. It'd be fine. But, so you just really don't know.
My problem is I don't know whether I should choose or not. I don't, like, it makes it sound like I'm some super special person who has, like, loads of people falling for me and stuff, but it's not, it's just, I just care a lot, and sometimes the caring turns into a new territory, and I don't know if it's appropriate or not, and then people are like, I shouldn't do that because there's someone who's interested in me, and I'm like, but I can't help it, and there's so many things, especially with the whole Kage thing, and her whole husband dying and stuff, and that's been really hard with the whole Kulat thing lately, and I thought maybe I would just avoid him and not bring it up, but then it kind of happened yesterday, and I was like, oh well, I kind of need it because I was vomiting all that stuff all over, and then I was like, oh god, he's here, he's
Sorry
actually
about
here,
that.
and I couldn't.
Vomiting. Okay, I have 3 points to address. First, this probably won't help, but to me you're special. And next, Kage thing?
Mm,
You don't want to talk about it.
well, we're kind of different people technically, right?
If being another you from a different universe, you're basically incredibly different. From what I think. I mean, you're you and she's her, no matter how close you are. It's like twins. I mean, look at Koharu and Naomi. Have you ever thought for a second, boy, those are the same person? No. It's just like you have loads and loads of million of twins that are all different people.
Well,
Just have things in common, I guess.
well, maybe I kind of coughed up my emotional trauma, and then Kage made it into a shadow and told Ryu about dark and secret stuff about me, and then Ryu said he would be there for me, and then he went into my heart, and then Kage embraced him and he said he never wanted to let go. And I felt my heart felt really hard, really tight, because I was like, wow, this is not my husband and my future husband at the same time, and it may be. And then I thought, why would I feel this way when I've already got like you? And then Hamato always said the same things as well. And then I'm like, I don't know what to choose. Should I choose? Do I have to choose? Can we just all be friends? Or do maybe being friends is just ignoring the problem like I always do?
I guess the vomiting up thing is kind of just like a more bad version of normal talking sessions, huh?
It's partly the could like maybe thing, partly the whole part of her ability to make like pain into a shadow.
That sounds rough. Are you okay after all that?
I feel better, but I still feel extremely guilty.
It's hard to get rid of stuff like that, but maybe you just need to vomit up more goop. Sorry. Hey, that's a lot to take in, so, shit. Sorry you've been kind of, sorry I kind of added to that mess. But, right, one step at a time. So, that Ryu's dead?
Yeah, he kind of died because he went too far with the darky stuff.
Oh, that's bound to happen some place in universal space. That's
it's really sad because I met her because she fell into a coma when she found out, and then she doesn't want to wake up. So here we are.
That's rough. That's some Korean soap opera stuff. Shit.
She'll just nervously laugh and be like, "Well, the feelings are a complex thing, all right."
Yeah, I imagine. I don't know how you do it. Okay, so when you kind of like host for them, what's it like? Was it like when you had Arimatama? You got another person in your head? Or is it different than that?
It's kind of like you're in like a big field, and then if you walk somewhere, you'll eventually meet them. But if you stay far away enough, they'll just be in the distance.
But what happens when you're meeting with them? When she's talking and you're sitting on the sideline?
I just kind of observe, I guess.
You feel the same stuff?
Not as strongly, but it's a little.
Right. Is it the same for them?
Like the ones that are closer to me. I mean, the person who's closest at the moment is Kage, but yeah, to varying degrees.
It's gotta be a reaction chain of just weird feelings. Jeez.
So, yeah, if you totally are like, I don't want to do that because it's weird, then that's fine. I mean, that's
Shizuka.
cool and stuff.
Shizuka. I may not be my old self, but there's still a part of me that's there that can't stand the idea of losing.
But I'm not very good at making a decision, and I kind of stay in limbo because it's safer that way.
Right. But I could drag you out of limbo.
Like, what's the payoff for you? What if I just crumple in the end? Like, I keep going over and over again.
It's not like you're the only one crumpling, but, listen. You really can't undersell how I feel about you. It kind of is, more intense than I thought. I don't know, you were, kind of my, first person I felt like this about.
Oh. I guess
And,
I guess you chose the most fucked up thing to fall for then.
I mean, every rose has its thorns.
That's so cheesy. That's so cheesy.
That's kind of me. I've read a lot of books, never really had a lot of experience.
Well, so you understand, right?
Yeah, I understand that this is a really fucked up situation, but I'm all in.
And then there's the whole, well, people are going to want me to do stuff eventually. I don't know when they'll come, but they'll come.
Listen, Shizuka, I know Limbo is one of your favorite places, but about doing things, we have to figure out what you want to do, because I want to help you do that. And it's only going to hurt you in the long term if we don't. How about we do a test run?
A test run?
Yeah. Let's find a rift.
Oh, you mean that, right?
No, I mean, think about it. There's a lot of people wanting you to do a lot of things with your powers. Have we really ever seen what they are like in the full extent?
No, so test run about my powers. Right. That's what you meant.
I mean, I prefer to at least buy you dinner first for the other one, but, you know.
Oh. Well, well, no.
Sorry. Listen, I just wanna, as much as I keep, having mixed results, I really wanna help you. I don't wanna see you get put through the bad shit you've seen already. And we're only gonna get results through motion. That's what I've learned. You kind of gotta keep stumbling, and eventually you find the right thing. So, failure's really scary, but once you keep hitting your head, you know, the next fall doesn't feel as bad, and eventually when you succeed, that's one of the most wonderful feelings, let me tell you. It's just kind of who I am, I think. It's what those cards said, and that's honest. Let me help you experience it.
Well, well, if you are okay with the fact that I'm kind of fucked up inside and haven't really done anything to center myself on one thing, then,
Kizuka, we're all pretty fucked up. You might have a pretty good claim to the throne, but it's not changing the fact that that doesn't change what I see in you. It adds a bit more difficulty for me, but I think the payoff's worth it.
Well, I mean, I guess I can. Well, I'm not going to be a very good runaway if I don't know how to use my abilities properly.
Yeah. We'll figure this out. All of it, if you'll let me help you along the way.
I mean, all right then. I mean, I told you about all the stuff I feel about people. I mean, if people know about that, then whatever, I guess.
Sorry about all that.
It's all right. I mean, well, I guess we'll see how things go. I mean, if one thing's for certain, if people try to take it, I'll just pop out another version of myself. Pretty slippery.
Maybe it won't have to come to that.
Right. Well, I hope the whole Katsumi thing. I mean, technically there is a way so that if a rift was to form, then and we didn't deal with it, then she could have the powers. That could work.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't have to worry about it.
Shizuka, if it's related to you, I kind of do worry about it.
I mean, I won't change that much.
Oh. That.
I think.
Do you think that would really fix all this?
I don't know.
Right. We shouldn't jump that far yet.
Right. Well, you know how I said how rifts form based off a desire that wants to be realized, right?
Right.
Well, I guess, well, if I'm the one who can see them and stuff, I guess I kind of know how to, vomit it out instead of making them. For other people, not so much.
Right. So, you've seen that one.
Hmm?
Oh. No, never mind.
It's possible, but it depends on... I'm just saying that if it did happen, I'd be perfectly fine with not trying to stop it.
Right.
That's the least I can do for all the things that I haven't done.
I don't know if that's the right way to look at things, but it's hard to judge and with all of this.
Well, for now, I guess I'm the person I am now. Yay.
Hey, don't sound disappointed. You're pretty great.
Maybe I'll feel it one day. But I'm getting tired. This conversation's really tiring.
Sorry.
Well, I suppose I'm gonna head back for now.
You wanna need some time or?
Well, I was just gonna lie down. I mean, felt pretty shitty today, and Reiko's spirit did help, but yeah, I think it's more of a personal thing rather than a health thing.
I don't think I can help much. I could at least walk you back.
I mean, for the whole 5 minutes it takes, so...
Hey, gotta spend my precious time with things I like.
You gotta stop reading that series.
It's really good. The plot's deeper than you'd expect.
Oh. Did you know that in Sailor Moon that Uranus is with Mercury? Or is it the other way around? And she'll just walk off.
They're with each other.
She'll just walk off. Yes. She's just following. Boy.
And if that, I'm gonna fuck off to sleep.
It's Uranus and Neptune, by the way.
I know, I got it mixed up. I know Mercury's the tech girl. I'm gonna go to sleep.
What's the XP?
Yeah.
10.
10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yep, nothing happened, so 10.
Fuck you guys. I want to have a short session. 1 a.m.
I would like to point out that not one of us ever pushed you to go on. You're the one that ran this entire time.
I wanted a short session, but fuck it, we'll do this last thing.
Yeah. There was no peer pressure from this side of the table.
Not from you or Witchard. Not from Chris or
Once
Matt.
it wasn't actually peer pressure.
Just
decided to go on.
The guilty party is silent.
Just because it was you.
Alright.